Hey guys, it's Amy again from Ara Ara here for the 5th episode of 86. Last episode was pretty straightforward. It was titled Real Name, and Lena basically got to know everyone's real names. And because of that, she was able to find out Shin's name. And apparently there is some connection between them because Lena has met his brother. And the next title is I'm With You. I can't guess what will happen in this one because the last 2 episodes has been pretty straightforward. I don't want to die, real name. So I'm With You is sort of vague. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this episode is about. Before I begin though, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for supporting Vibs and I. It's such a big deal. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys. And I hope you guys keep supporting us, and if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and let's get going with the 5th episode. Oh no! Oh my god, can you imagine that? Like your parent dying right in front of your eyes? That's literally like the first thing she saw when she opened her eyes. She still seems shocked. Like she's not crying, she's just trying to make out things. And she's really young. So she gets into the battlefield at a really young age. So she saw like the realities of the 86 and all of that like years ago. And that's why she feels so strongly about it. This has to be Shin's brother. They have the same hair and body structure. They smiled similarly.
You want some?
They have chocolates over there? That's surprising to me. Like, they're in the middle of a war zone. These people in the Republic don't even have real cream puffs or whatever.
You protected me. Why would you do that?
We're just as much a part of this republic as you are. San Magnolia citizens. So protecting this country of ours isn't merely our duty.
Oh, that's so sad. If he was born in the Republic and he was just forced to be an 86. Just because he's not an Alba.
You know, I have a brother about your age. I think you get along.
Ah, it has to be.
Bet he's all grown up by now.
You haven't seen him?
No.
What does that mean? So his brother's back in the Republic? Like, you just separate families? Like, one can stay in the Republic safe and then the other goes to the war?
If I don't fight, I can't survive. I won't die yet. I can't allow myself to. I have to get back to my little brother after all. I have to go home.
I can't believe you're brothers. What's Ray doing now?
He's dead.
Oh.
He died here on the Eastern Front 5 years ago.
No, tell me there's a plot twist that he's actually alive because he's like, I'm not gonna die, you know, for my brother and all that.
There is something I have to do. I haven't stopped searching for him.
Oh, so he is alive.
You mean his body?
Yeah, so he's alive, right? Okay, so I'm gonna watch the intro very carefully now because there was a comment that told me that there's like something very specific with the intros and it's different. So I wanna like pay closer attention to it. I just noticed like Shin has the same emblem as his brother. I mean, that's probably where he got it from. Unless it's like a family crest or something.
Delicious!
I know, right? The cream is artificial, but the
See what I mean? The cream is artificial, but the strawberries are real. And then these people in the 86 have real chocolate. That's confusing to me.
I'm already, huh? I'm probably gonna have to go to that, aren't I?
no probably about it. And we better hustle. All the good dressmakers will be booked up if we don't get moving.
Oh, it might be fun to shop for a dress with a guy on your arm. I heard you met another prospective partner, too.
Oh, you mean Rudolph, right? He was a real cutie.
But...
That's the first one I've heard you compliment. Does this mean you might actually...
No way.
Uh-huh. I knew it. There had to be a but to it.
It's fine.
I get that they're after my family's money and all, but like, at least try.
What's with the photos? Are those all your former marriage prospects?
A prank by my team. Lest I forget, they said.
She has the idea for the pictures, so she won't forget. I'm sure. I told you she should get like a picture or draw their faces or something.
And you think that attending this party would be a bad thing?
Well, yeah, what if a battle breaks out while I'm stuck in a dance or something?
Then we'll be fine.
Who puts on a party during wartime anyway?
Nothing that happens inside the walls has any effect on us.
That's thoughtful of her. I mean, thoughtful of both of them. She's like, yo, you're in the middle of a war. I can't just go to a party. And he's like, you have your own life going on, you know, just go to the party.
Fine, you win. I'll attend the silly Revolution Festival.
The Revolution Festival?
Do you remember it?
I remember seeing fireworks in a garden with a fountain in front of a palace.
Did you used to live in District 1?
My memories from back then are foggy, but I believe so. I remember going with my brother.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. I can't remember much about my family. Not their faces or their voices.
Aw, that's sad.
Your brother told me he thought you'd grown up big and strong. More than anything else, it seemed like your brother wanted to go home, so he could see you again.
I really hope you're right. Major, we're beginning combat preparations.
But we haven't issued any incoming assault warnings over here.
Nonetheless, the Legion are coming.
What the hell? They're not alerting them just because of some party?
How did you know that the Legion were preparing to attack?
Major Milize, would you please cut your parade? There are a lot of black sheep in this group.
Black sheep?
I can explain later if you're curious.
The parade is my only link to what's going on out there. I am not cutting it.
I warned you.
And you...
That gave me goosebumps.
This noise isn't static.
What is this?
Major! Major Milize!
What is this? Are those the last words of
I'm
people?
cutting the link, Major!
I don't want to die.
It is! Oh my god! What the hell happened there?
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Well, that is so ominous.
I don't want to die!
So is I'm with you like the ghost of Kai that's always gonna be with them? And how is Shin fighting with all of these voices? And in the parade, everyone can hear, right? Why is Shin's team members just pretty calm?
Damn it! That's Kaye!
Mom! But how? I thought you torched her with their juggernaut, didn't you? They still took her. The bastards.
I don't want to die.
So they all know about it.
Target silenced.
And those are like the roses, the flowers at the beginning and the intro. I didn't realize there was so much symbolism from the intro.
You know, I kind of figured they'd all have passed out from exhaustion by now. Maybe they're too lonely to sleep. Around this time of night, we usually,
Oh, she didn't
once
call,
they hear the
right?
voices, the handler's calls always suddenly stop.
Yes, by all means, Major Milize.
First
There.
time for everything.
Well, well, well.
Those voices I heard during the battle. What are they?
When I was younger, Guy actually did die. So that's why I can hear them. The voices of the dead.
That's so weird.
The only thing out there was the Legion, right?
Yeah.
I think that they're ghosts too.
What?
They're the army of a lost country.
The reason you always know when the Legion are coming.
Because you can hear the voices of the dead.
That's correct. When they come, I know. Awake or asleep.
But how far can you hear them? And always?
Far enough that I'm aware of every single Legion beyond. The former Republic
That's
borders.
crazy, dude.
That must be so painful.
I'm used to it. The Republic's government has stated that they predict the war will end in 2 years, correct?
The Legion's central processing unit is modeled after a human brain. That design will cause it to stop functioning within 2 years.
Okay.
So if that design has a flaw, they need to replace it with another while they still have the chance. Using materials that are readily available on the battlefield where they live.
So what are you saying?
They use human brains.
No way! Are they sentient enough to do that?
The Republic forbids the burial of 86.
I've heard multiple legions speak with the same voice, so it's more likely that they're using copies of human brains. The original human's mind isn't inside.
So it's senseless to try to talk to them.
Their thoughts copied at the moment of death. Ghosts that haunt the Legion.
And those ghosts are the black sheep?
Yes. Black sheep are getting more and more common.
Oh shit.
Major, you're going to lose this war. The Legion with a new design are not going to shut
Because
down.
they have new brains, technically.
So where does that leave the 86?
Oh damn.
All that's left of us are the children. And they're all on the battlefield already. It won't be long until every one of us is dead.
Yeah.
When that happens, will the Alba fight?
Exactly. You don't know how to fight the war.
You can't win.
But there are fewer Legion now.
To the degree you can observe them, correct?
That's not possible. The Legion aren't that smart.
Well, if they're taking human brains.
By and large, the heads that the Legion take come from badly damaged corpses. Now, imagine what happens if they get an undamaged brain.
Oh.
A ghost commander, ready to lead and guide the endless masses of the unthinking Legion.
But yeah, that
We've
makes
taken to calling
sense.
them shepherds.
Oh, there are.
This isn't a hypothesis?
Yeah, I thought it was just like in theory as well.
I can.
No way.
And there's one at the rear of Combat District 1, and I know he's been waiting.
But the Republic isn't going to lose until years from now, right? They'd have to wipe out all of you first, wouldn't they?
You're probably right.
Which means we just need to wipe out the Legion before
Yeah,
they
but will anyone listen to you? It's an 86 basically telling you this information.
Your term of service is up this year, right? We'll win before then, and we'll both live on.
It's a deal.
Shin's hiding something. The way Lena is like, let's fight to survive, yada yada. Is he sick or something? Oh. Can it actually scar that bad from being strangled?
Be going soon, brother.
What is that ominous sentence? No, is she gonna die? Oh, there's more. So that was episode 5. That was like a lot of revelations, especially that last part. Why the Legion is like sentient and they have human brains, and these are like damaged brains. Like imagine if they have like intact brains and we call them shepherds. And it's like, wait, what? This is not a hypothesis. The Legion are like smarter now. They're actually hiding away from the border that you can see, and the voices of the ghosts and everything just gave me goosebumps. Crazy episode. But I do have to say though, this episode actually brings a lot of insight about Shin. We didn't really know much about Shin before this point. It was just like, you know, some quiet guy they couldn't really figure out, and apparently like he hears ghosts all day long, all night long. He doesn't stop. I don't know how he falls asleep at night, but it also gives us a realization on the fact that he's actually pretty good in combat because he can actually hear his enemies, and that's probably why he has survived for this long. And it also explains why he's pretty stoic. I mean, like if you're hearing things nonstop, like people die, like they're the last words, people crying, people begging, like please, I don't want to die. At some point, you're just gonna be pretty callous to it. Obviously, like it's still a pretty serious thing, and I'm sure it hurts Shin, but at some point it's like I need to get on with my life, like, and these are just voices I hear. Like it becomes like a normal thing. And yeah, of course Lena's all, oh, we need to like fight, and we have to, you know, all that stuff that Lena is, you know, fighting for and whatever. The thing is though, like Lena, girl, like it's an 86 telling you all this information. There is no proof. It's just a guy hearing voices in his head. If you really want to take his word for it, they're gonna think you're crazy. They're gonna think he's crazy. They're gonna outright just like ignore you both. There's no proof that they're gonna die. Like all the Legion's like hiding. Girl, at this point, you gotta know, you gotta take things into your own hands, because I mean, I don't know how, because she needs all the equipment or whatever. But there's no point talking to her superiors. And plus, they can be like, oh, maybe he's using that for a reason to get out of the war and go into the Republic and all that stuff. They probably think that Shin would have some hidden agenda. So, I mean, yeah, wow. Heavy episode. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do next. Because obviously a bunch of teenagers to defeat like these sentient robots with human brains, and there's probably thousands of them, well, probably even millions, because Shin goes like they're people that lost the war from a different country or whatever. And if you're talking about a country, like you're probably talking millions of people, so you're like, oh, these bunch of kids are gonna fight all these millions of robots. Like, bro, yeah, no, yeah, this is like the end of the world stuff. And half of those people, the Alba, don't even know how to fight because they've just been living in their little bubble. Yeah, how are the rest of the episodes gonna go? So yeah, that's it for episode 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out all our other content. Okay, bye!